Good morning once again. So this is part two of simple function in Python programming. And this part will cover how to pass arguments to functions, and we will introduce value returning function. These two things will cover in part two. Let's go back to our slide number of how to passing arguments, slide 11. So the concept is an argument is any piece of data that is passed into a function when the function is called, right? And a parameter is a variable that receives an argument that is passed into a function. Let's go and see an example. What does it say about this one? So passing argument to a function, we have a program like this. We will copy first the program and let's see how it works with our test file. So our test file is over here. We'll delete this one and paste it over here. Let's run this program and check. So it's saving the data and put 20 over here. So over here, so look over here, define main is a function and define show number is also a function. And main is a function we call over here. So first when we start the program, all right, can I zoom this one some more over here? Let's see. Ideally. So when we start with main function, okay, then I will go, the main function will look for main over here. Then it says the value is 5. Okay. Instead of show double, I will pass the value. I can pass the parameter over here. So I declare variable called value and I put 5 inside and I call the show double function. Now it will look for show double function. So I come over here so I can see the show double function. Whatever I put in value over here, I will get over here with the number. Okay, so the colon sign is here. So I put 5 inside the value variable and number variable over here, it will get 5 as well. Now, when it gets the 5, it will do the calculation over here and give me the result. Let's see how it runs. I have 5 and our result should be 10, right? Number of 10, and it should result in the result as 10. Let's run the program. Let's see how it goes. See, so we have 10 as a result, right? Let's see, how can I get it? If I, instead of 5, I can put 50 or 55. What should I get over here? I should get 110. So 55 will be set as a value, as a variable of the value. Will get 55 and it will pass this argument or parameter over here to the number, and I will get 110 as a result. Let's see how it works. All right, so I got 110 as a result. Everything clear? So instead of value, even I can send a number, whatever I like. So I can just, instead of a variable, I can send like 1000 or like that. I just put 50 as well, a big number as I wish. And this one will put over here as a number. Number variable will get this value and it will multiply with 2 and I will get the result. Let's see I can get the result or not. Okay, so it's multiply and I get this value of the multiplication of this number. Everything clear so far? Any question? All right, guys. Let's start and go back to the concept. So if I look at the program, so this one, the value variable is passed on as an argument. So when I put 5 over here, it goes as a argument. It will put on the number and it will be stored in a variable called number. So it is a new number variable. I can also put value over here, it doesn't matter. So if I use value over here, it should come over here as a value. And show double number, value should come over here, the variable value and the number parameter reference, the same value, right? So the variable value and the number parameter over here has the same value. Let's see if I change the name. Instead of number, if I put value, does it works or not? And I can also put the value as a variable. Instead of different name, I can use same name, or if you want, you can use the different name. Right? Let's see. Again, the spelling should be correct. The capital letter and the small letter, you have to think about it carefully, right? Let's say I run the program. Okay. So I run 55 over here, multiplied by 2 has become 110. Any questions so far? All right. You can send a message over here and you can write, I can see your messages. Okay. So we have the value variable is passed as an argument over here. And the next one, the value and the parameter both are having the same value. So this one we call a parameter, this one we call as a variable. So we are sending the variable, whatever the argument we have inside, to the parameter. Next one, if I go to this one, can I do passing multiple arguments or not? Can I pass 2 or 3 or 4 arguments at the same time or not? Let's see, we can copy this one once again. Control C. Over here, we can close this up, or we can paste it over here once again. Okay, so over here we have 2 arguments. Okay, so if I go back to the slide, so this program demonstrates passing 2 string as a keyword arguments to a function. So it will be as a 2 arguments as a keyword. So these are the strings. So the when I call the main function over here, then it will go back to the main, and it will store your first name as a variable, then your last name at the variable name last name. Then you can print your first name, your name is first name and last name as a variables, and I will call the function called the reverse name. I want to reverse my name, right? And I will send last name and first name with the reverse name. So I will send this, whatever I put inside these variables, first name and last name, it should go to the parameter over here. So once I call this function, it will look for this function reverse name, what I have already defined. Then last name and first name will be printed like this. Your name reverse is last and first. Let's go back to our program. Let's see, I have already pasted it over here. I've put functions over here, run the codes. So I can see now what's going on. So it's asking for my first name. So I just put Sad and the last name, Kashem. Let's see how it goes. So first command over here, the print command says your name is Sad Kashem. And over here, the reverse name function prints your name reverse is last and first, Kashem and Sad. All right. So whatever I put over here, it will come over here. Directly, instead of 1 argument, I can put 2 arguments, 3 arguments, whatever you like. As well as it doesn't matter if you put it first or last, it will be putting the names over here, first name, last name, or you can put first name or last name, whatever you want. The direction or the other things will not much matter with this one. Let's see, go back to our slides again. So making changes to the parameter. We can also change the parameters as well. So this program demonstrates what happens when you change the value of a parameter. Okay, so let's see. If I put the value as 99, first one, now I can print the value is 99. Now I want to call the function called change me. So I will put this 99 over here and I will send this parameter over here. So change me will get argument variable is equals to 99. Now over here, argument arg equals to 99. I will print, I am changing the value now. Now I will change the argument value as 0. Before over here it was 99. Now I assign a new value as 0. Now I'm going to print argument, it's become 0. Let's see what is the result. The first print command will print the value is 99. Second, I'm changing the value. Now the value is 0. So over here, when I print this one, it is 0 because I have already assigned a new value to the argument. When it calls the function over here, it sends 99 and it gets, this function gets 99 as well. Argument is getting 99. But once I change the value and I have assigned new 0, and I will print 0 over here. And after we finish with this function, I will go to this line, one is left, and I will print the back in main value was still 99. So value, the variable over here will not change whatever we do over here. So 99 will be printed out over here. Any questions so far? All right, let's go back to the next slide before we finish the part 2. So passive arguments, the function once again. Now the keyword arguments specifies which parameter the argument should be passed into its position in the function called does not matter. Okay, so let's see if the position does matter or not. Last name, first name, you did it. So if I put the positions, does it matter or not? Now look for the function. The main function is called over here. So it will go back to over here, show the amount of the simple interest rate will be over here and whatever you want. So I said I need to call the show interest function, and I put 3 variables: rate, period, and principal. And I have assigned the values. Rate is 0.01, period is 10, and principal is 10,000. Okay, so when I call this function, it will go to this function, right? Show interest, principal, rate, period. So over here, rate was first, period was second, and principal was third. But now I put principal first, rate in the middle, period in the seconds. So it doesn't matter where I put the value. This 10,000 will come principal value stored in the principal variable. Then periods 10 will come over here and the rate will come over here. So the interest, principal, rate, and periods, the simple interest will be, then I will calculate the total interest. The simple interest will be 0.2% and interest. So it doesn't matter with where we put, if the variable names are same, it will come originally principal, if the same name are coming, but if you put different names, it will change. So the rate will come first, periods will come second, principal will come on the third. But if you have the same names of the variables, okay, you will get the 10,000 over here, 0.01 in the rate, and period in the third pointers. So, but you can do this assignment over here as well before you send the arguments or in the functions, or you can do it over here as well. So both of the options are okay. So this is the end of our part 2. We'll start our part 3 on the next video. So I will stop the video.